consumers' energy counts on us. And by viewers like you. Today, the Panthers of Stockbridge take on the Wolfpack of Laingsburg. Now, here's the host of QuizBusters, Matt Ottinger.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to QuizBusters. Glad to have you with us. Getting down to the wire, 32 games. This is our 28th out of 32 first-round games. And then we'll know which of our schools, the 64 schools that started with us, will move on in that second round coming up in just a few weeks. One of these two teams wants to be that, they both want to be that team. Let's find out which one it will be after we meet them, starting with the Panthers from Stockbridge High School. And that team is Aaron Grenier, Spencer McClellan, the captain Matt Krasinski, and Russell Nichols. Their alternates are Doug Sears and Lauren Badish, and their advisor is Van McWilliams. Their opponents, the Wolfpack from Laingsburg High School. That team is Alex Pletta, Preston Frazier, Rachel Frazier, the captain, and Ryan Schroeder. Their alternates are Alan Morse and Abby Wagner, and their advisor is Marissa Bly. They'll tell us about themselves at halftime, but right now let's get started with our Quick 10 to put the first points on the board. 100 points up for grabs in our Quick 10. 10 toss-up questions. You all know the drill. Let's get started. The Quick 10 begins after I say good luck with question 1. What battle saw Gebhard von Blücher's Prussian army join the Duke of Wellington's British forces in June 1815 to defeat Napoleon for the final Stockbridge mat?
Battle of Waterloo.
The Battle of Waterloo is where Napoleon was defeated. That's right. Question 2. What tiny European nation, led by Grand Duke Henri, is surrounded by Belgium, France, and that's Stockbridge mat?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg. Belgium, France, and Germany. Question 3. Animal Farm's Benjamin and Eeyore of Winnie the Pooh fame are both what kind, Stockbridge Spencer?
Donkey.
They're both donkeys, stubborn animals. That's right. Question 4. In July 2005, Dave Zabriskie won the first stage of what 3-week-long race, narrowly edging out 7-time winner Lance Armstrong? The Stockbridge mat.
Tour de France.
The Tour de France. He won the first stage, but of course Armstrong eventually won the whole thing. Question 5. Working in a New York studio dubbed The Factory, what Pittsburgh-born artist mass-produced silk screens, Stockbridge Aaron?
Warhol.
Warhol, Andy Warhol, Campbell Soup Cans, and Marilyn Monroe. Question 6. Outlawed from Iceland because of a murder, what Viking, named for his fiery hair, established Stockbridge Aaron?
Eric the Red.
Very quick on that buzzer. He's right. Established the first colonies on Greenland. Question 7. Brooks Island, Angel Island, Treasure Island, and Alcatraz lie in what bay? That's Stockbridge mat.
San Francisco Bay.
San Francisco Bay at the southern end of the Golden Gate Bridge. Question 8. What object-oriented programming language developed by Sun Microsystems runs on a virtual machine and shares its name with an Indonesian island? Stockbridge mat.
Jakarta.
No, I'm sorry. Jakarta's not right. Laingsburg, anybody? Finally tripped him up on that on one. Java. Java is the island. Yeah. Question 9. In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered tomb KV62, the burial place of what Stockbridge mat?
King Tut.
King Tut, Tutankhamun. That's right. Boy Pharaoh. Question 10. Eric Maria Remarque's All Quiet on the Western Front and Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms are set during Stockbridge Aaron.
World War I.
World War I is right. 10 points for that. Stockbridge, very impressive in that set. Java is what prevented a sweep on that one, and they got 9 out of 10. Laingsburg, don't be too discouraged just yet. You're going to have some right answers before we're done here. I absolutely promise. We got a lot more to do, but Stockbridge, very quick buzzers, very quick early lead. Let's play our regular game now. They're playing for control of a bonus category. Everybody's in for this. It can be calculated by dividing the less dense medium's index of refraction by that of the denser, and then finding the arc sine of the result. What is this smallest angle at which total internal reflection occurs? An angle not named for Siskel or Ebert. Thought maybe you'd figure that out from that little punny clue there. Critical angle, the critical angle. New toss-up players. Located on Lake Taneycomo, its 2000 census population was only about 6,000. But this town, 45 miles south of Springfield, receives over 7 million visitors a year. What southwest Missouri gateway to the Ozarks? Stockbridge mat.
Hannibal?
Not Hannibal. No, Laingsburg, I'll finish it for you. What Southwest Missouri gateway to the Ozarks boasts over 40 live musical theaters and the Silver Dollar City? That area that draws so many visitors is Branson, Missouri. Branson, Missouri. New toss-up players. Vanessa Carlton provided the background vocals for this band's remake of Big Yellow Taxi, which appears as a hidden track on their Hard Candy album. Adam Duritz fronts which band that won an Oscar nomination for Accidentally in Love from the Shrek 2 soundtrack? Stockbridge, Spencer.
Counting Crows.
Counting Crows is the right answer. We got there with a pop culture reference, but we do have control now. Stockbridge bonus category. Name these books with similar titles. The similar titles will only help you once you get the first one. This Rudyard Kipling story collection contains Rikki Tikki Tavi and a series of stories about Mowgli that were remade into a 1967 Disney animated movie.
The Jungle Book?
Right. Next. This 1906 Upton Sinclair work is centered on a Lithuanian immigrant's family working in the Chicago stockyards.
The Jungle?
The Jungle is right. And finally, Evan Hunter wrote this 1954 novel about life in the New York public school system. I need your answer.
Life's a Jungle.
Not a bad guess at all. This was also made into a movie, The Blackboard Jungle. Blackboard Jungle. 20 points on that bonus gives you 120. And that's how many points are up for grabs in our pop quiz. One-on-one action as each player takes on one opponent for 3 questions. Your letter combination in the first half players is C-R-E. All your answers are going to begin with C-R-E. Aaron from Stockbridge, Alex from Laingsburg. Let's get started with those 3 letters. To bring something into existence. Aaron.
Create.
To create, like a work of art. Next. The 2-word term for a cooperative group that functions like a bank, making loans to its members, often at a low rate of interest. Alex.
Credit union.
A credit union. That's right. 10 points, and Laingsburg's on the board. Final question. The language, music, or other customs associated with the descendants of the... Aaron.
Creole.
Creole of the original French settlers in Louisiana. Spencer from Stockbridge. Preston from Laingsburg. A gradual increase in sound, especially in a musical passage. Preston.
Crescendo.
Crescendo is the musical term. That's right. Next. A thin, light, delicate pancake. Spencer?
Crepe.
A crepe. That's right. Finally, the foamy top of a wave, or Spencer's first.
Crest.
The crest of a wave, or the comb or tuft of the head of a bird. Matt now from Stockbridge, Rachel from Laingsburg, our captains. The brand name of the product developed by Procter & Gamble, which became the leading brand of toothpaste in Matt's first.
Crest.
Crest, again, is the answer, of course, with the introduction of fluoride. Question 2. Any doctrine, system, or codified belief or opinion, especially one held by a group of people. Tricky word, creed, C-R-E-E-D. Final question. The shape of the moon in its first, that's Matt.
Crescent.
The crescent moon in its first or last quarter. Very quick on that buzzer. Russell from Stockbridge, Ryan from Laingsburg. To incinerate a dead body. Russell.
Cremate.
To cremate, that's right. Next. A closed cabinet or other piece of furniture found in a home or office, usually square and without legs. That's a tough one. Credenza is the answer for that one. Final one. The 2-word term for a hairstyle in which the hair is closely cropped. You don't see those too much anymore either. A crew cut is what I was looking for there. That's our pop quiz. We kind of ended slowly, but let's give them a hand. And let's move on. We're playing for control of the video. Excuse me, not that yet. The audio bonus category. Here's a new toss-up for all players. After training as a stenographer, he began reporting parliamentary debates in the early 1830s, which led to his first book, Sketches by Boz. His 1842 trip to the U.S. led to American Notes and Martin Chuzzlewit. Name this author of Oliver Twist and David Copperfield. Stockbridge, Matt.
Dickens.
Dickens is right. Charles Dickens took us all the way to the end on that one. Stockbridge back in control, though. The audio bonus category is yours. You're going to hear the audio first. Listen to, I will tell you now, music, and then I'll ask you some questions. You'll try to answer them. Let's see what we have as the audio clue.
The sun will come out
little bit of a snort from the audience from that. Let's see how you do. Name the Broadway title character that you just heard.
Annie.
Annie, that's right, Little Orphan Annie. Next, what was the name of Annie's wealthy guardian?
What? Warbucks.
Warbucks, Oliver Daddy Warbucks. Final question. The list of child actresses who played Annie on Broadway includes what actress currently married in real life to actor Matthew Broderick?
Shirley Temple.
No, I'm sorry. That's a wrong answer. See, that's what you get for letting your subscription to People magazine run out. Sarah Jessica Parker is the actress married to Matthew Broderick, and she played Annie many, many years ago. Okay, 20 points on that one gives you 220. We have a new toss-up for all players. They are often divided into two groups, with the general ones written to the church at large and the Pauline ones named for their missionary author. Name these groups of letters that comprise most of the books of the New Testament. The term for those are epistles. That's what I wanted. New toss-up players. His last major work was 1898's Quattro Pezzi Sacre, or Four Sacred Pieces, which followed a pair of operas based on Shakespeare, Othello and Falstaff. Name this Italian composer, best known for earlier operas such as La Traviata and Aida. Nobody wanted to try that one. Verdi is the answer. Giuseppe Verdi. New toss-up players. As Millard Fillmore's Secretary of State, he supervised enforcement of the Fugitive Slave Act. Under John Tyler, he resolved boundary disputes with England, negotiating a treaty with Lord Ashburton. Name this longtime congressman and legendary orator from New Hampshire. To Stockbridge, Aaron.
Clay.
No, I'm sorry, it's not Clay. Laingsburg, the rest of that, longtime congressman and legendary orator from New Hampshire. Not a bad guess, but this case, Webster. Daniel Webster's the one we were looking for. We could have been either one. No points there. We're having a hard time of it, so let's just stop. Let's take a break right now. Had some pretty tricky material there in the toss-ups, but we'll break through in the second half. We've got a lot more to play and a lot more right answers still to come from both these two teams. Right now, though, we're going to take a moment and meet our players individually, find out a little bit about each of them. We'll start with the team flying with those really, really fast fingers right now. Stockbridge, welcome to the show. Aaron, you'll start with us. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Aaron Grenier. I'm from Stockbridge High School, and I'm a senior. I'm the class president and in student council, and I'm looking to go to Spring Arbor or Michigan State.
Okay, well, good luck to you. Spencer, welcome to the show.
My name is Spencer McClellan. I'm a sophomore at Stockbridge High School, and I play golf, and I go to school.
Of course you do. All right, Spencer, thanks so much. The captain is Matt.
I'm Matt Krasinski from Stockbridge. I'm also a senior. Play golf and basketball. I'm probably going to go to Ferris and study pharmacy.
Okay, Matt, well, good luck to you. And finally, let's meet Russell.
I'm Russell Nichols, a senior at Stockbridge. I'm currently writing a novel, and I plan to go to State or Michigan.
Well, good luck, and good luck with the novel. A pretty ambitious effort for someone still in high school. Those are the Panthers of Stockbridge. Make them feel welcome. And now let's meet the Wolfpack from Laingsburg, beginning with Alex. Welcome, Alex.
I'm Alex Plutta. I go to Laingsburg High. I'm a senior, and I plan on joining the military at the end of the summer.
Oh, terrific, Alex. Good luck to you. Preston, welcome.
I'm a sophomore at Laingsburg High School, and I'm pretty much in every academic thing they have there, so working on good and still looking at colleges.
Okay, terrific, Preston. Some time to make that decision. Rachel, welcome.
I'm a senior at Laingsburg High School, and I plan on attending Central Michigan and studying communications.
All right, glad to have you here, Rachel. Although we have a pretty good program in communications, too, you know. Ryan is our last player.
I'm a junior. So far, I have no real plans. Just enjoying my time in high school.
That's sensational, Ryan. I couldn't ask for more. The Wolfpack from Laingsburg. That's terrific. Yeah, absolutely. When you get to be our age over on this end of the thing, you're going to say, oh, boy, I wish I enjoyed high school more. So, Ryan, good for you. I like that. All right, let's play our second half of the game right now. We've got a pop quiz waiting for us halfway through our game, and we'll end the game with the 60-second lightning round and play some more really quick action here. Right now, you're playing for control of the video bonus category, and for that, we answer one of these. Let's see if we can break through on some of these players. Here we go. It contains the gene DMD associated with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, which is the largest gene in the human genome. Autism, color blindness, and hemophilia are all linked to recessive genes on which chromosome, of which men only receive one? Stockbridge, Matt.
X chromosome?
The X chromosome is the one that men receive only one of. Now we've broken through, and now we've got some more bonus action. You get the video bonus clue. You did pretty well with the audio one. Let's see how you do here. The video bonus all season long, we've been at Greenfield Village, and that's where we're going for this clue. Pay attention, watch your monitor, and if you get that right, I'll have more in the category for you. Here we go.
Carousels have been known by many names over the years, including Flying Horses, Carry Me All, Riding Gallery, and Flying Jenny. But what's the most popular name for carousel?
Merry-go-round.
A merry-go-round, that's right, simple as that. Identify these places where you would find merry-go-rounds or carousels. First, in 1876, Charles I.D. Looff, L-O-O-F-F, a Danish woodcarver, built the first merry-go-round for what amusement center in Brooklyn, which, despite its name, is today a peninsula?
Coney Island.
Coney Island, for 20 now. The Village Carousel in the resort town of Pigeon Forge is part of what popular tourist destination and amusement park?
Wisconsin Dells.
No, I'm sorry. Pigeon Forge is in Tennessee, and that's where Dolly Parton's, Dollywood. Yes, you had that once I said that part of it. But again, you got 20 in the video, just as you did in the audio. Nicely done. We got a new toss-up now for all players. This program uses the resource-based relative value scale to compute payments under both parts A and B, the former of which covers hospitalization and the latter of which covers other services. Name this program created in 1965 to provide health insurance for the elderly. Stockbridge, Aaron.
Social Security.
No, I'm sorry, it's not Social Security. Laingsburg, the rest of that to provide health insurance for the elderly. Anybody? Ryan's going to try.
Medicare.
Medicare is right, 10 points. Laingsburg, you've got the bonus category. And the bonus category for you, Rachel, you'll give me answers. First, the setup. The term was coined by Auguste Comte in 1838. First, name this field that studies human interactions within groups.
Sociology.
Sociology is right. This Midwestern university, better known today for its economics department, was the first in the U.S. to have an independent sociology department. Need your answer. No? It would have been a tough one to guess, and I encouraged them to guess, but this would have been a tough one to guess. It's the University of Chicago. So you got 10 for the first one. You're up to 40 points. We have a new toss-up for all players. This country has two autonomous cities, Ceuta, that's C-E-U-T-A, and Melilla, M-E-L-I-L-L-A, which lie on the African mainland, but most of its land is found in 17 autonomous communities, including Cantabria, Andalusia, Catalonia, and Aragon. Name this Iberian country whose capital is Madrid. Matt, Stockbridge.
Spain.
All right, again, a quick buzzer came all the way down to the end. Stockbridge was fastest on that. Ions, your bonus category, Stockbridge. What word describes ions that meet the following conditions? First, what word describes ions such as ammonium that are positively charged?
Cations.
Cations is right, C-A-T-I-O-N. From metals such as calcium or magnesium that tend to form insoluble salts that make water more difficult to clean with and that are often removed in homes.
No answer.
No answer. Those are hard ions. Hard ions. 10 points on that bonus takes you up to 270, and we're going to play our second pop quiz. One-on-one action once again, 120 points on the line, and letters they'll play D-E-T. D-E-T will begin all correct responses. Aaron, Stockbridge, Alex, Laingsburg. Let's get started. Any of a large number of cleaning agents that resemble, Aaron.
Detergent.
Detergent. Resemble soaps but are more water soluble. Next. To become gradually worse in quality. Alex.
Deteriorate.
Deteriorate, especially over a long period of time. Finally. The keeping of a student in school. Aaron?
Detention.
That's right, detention. Aaron got that very quickly, didn't he? Spencer from Stockbridge and Preston from Laingsburg. A roundabout or circuitous course, especially one used temporarily while the main route is closed. Preston.
Detour.
A detour, that's right. Next. To hate or abhor. Spencer.
Detest.
To detest, that's right. Finally. To separate or remove something from the main, Spencer.
Detach.
To detach, like a coupon. Captains now, Matt from Stockbridge, Rachel from Laingsburg. To cause a bomb to explode. Matt.
Detonate.
To detonate, right. Next. The French word for a relaxing of tensions, especially a negotiated one between nations. That's détente is what I was looking for. Final question for our captains. To remove a sovereign from his or her position or power of authority. It's tricky, especially because you're D-E-T, you're not thinking of D-E-T-H. Dethrone is what I wanted. Russell now from Stockbridge and Ryan from Laingsburg. A policeman or private investigator who obtains information, Russell.
Detective.
A detective, especially of a crime. Next. An individual or minute part of a larger, Russell.
Detail.
A detail of a larger thing, that's right. Finally, the last name of the gambler Nathan in the musical Guys and Dolls, or the largest city in Michigan. Ryan.
Detroit.
Detroit is right, of course. Quick buzzer that time over there. And that's the end of our pop quiz. And the next time we hear the fanfare players, we're going to go to the lightning round. A few more chances to get into some of those bonuses by answering a toss-up question, like one of these. Here we go, players. He chaired the Washington Peace Convention of 1861, but he urged Virginia to secede when the Senate rejected his plan. Name this only former president elected to the Confederate Congress, a states' rights advocate who succeeded William Henry Harrison. Stockbridge, Aaron.
John Tyler.
John Tyler succeeded William Henry Harrison. That's right. Bonus category for Stockbridge. He was known as the Iron Chancellor. First, name this Prime Minister of Prussia. I need your answer.
Peter the Great.
No. Otto von Bismarck was known as the Iron Chancellor. Tough break there. A tough bonus question that time. We have a new toss-up for which you might need your pencils, players. A circle of unknown radius is formed from a 12-inch long string. In terms of pi, what is the circle's radius in inches? That's typically what happens. We give them a math question. It's a little tricky to get in the amount of time and under the pressure that our players are under. New toss-up players. This novel, 6 over pi if you're playing at home and you're faster with your pencils, but that was a very hard question. New toss-up. This novel's title is misleading, as the title character's descendants, now led by Ralph W. Sturgis, still exist and operate a casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. Name this James Fenimore Cooper novel, whose title, that is Stockbridge, Matt.
Last of the Mohicans.
Last of the Mohicans. There are Mohicans, and they run the Mohegan Sun Casino. Stockbridge, your bonus category. Name these cities in Alaska. First, this southeastern city is the state capital.
Juneau.
Juneau is right. This city on Cook Inlet is Alaska's largest.
Fairbanks.
Fairbanks is not largest. Anchorage. Anchorage is the one that's the largest city there. Tricky one, not on that time, but you got 370. Sends us to the lightning round, the last 60 seconds of the game. I know it's been an uphill struggle, but let's have some fun with these last 60 seconds. They're going to come fast. We're going to see how many we can get in the 60 and see how many points we can put on the board. Of course, Stockbridge trying to get a good seed, so they're going to keep on trying to score points as well. 60 seconds on the clock. The lightning round begins now. What American is credited with inventing the cotton gin? Aaron.
Whitney.
Right. An elephant balancing a globe on his trunk is the symbol for what cable television channel? Matt.
Animal Planet.
Right. Which organ in your body produces insulin? Matt.
Pancreas.
Right. What were the first names of the bank-robbing couple gunned down by police? Matt.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Right. In what state would you find the residents of Sherwood Anderson's fictional town of Laingsburg? Time. What laid-back singer's followers are known as parrot heads? Matt.
Jimmy Buffett.
Right. What is the capital of Kentucky? Preston.
Louisville.
Wrong. Clear that next question. What 17th century Native American princess befriended Captain John Spencer?
Pocahontas.
Right. In 1869, what territory and future state? Aaron.
Alaska.
Wrong. What purple vegetable is sometimes called the, Matt?
Eggplant.
Right. Whose novels include The Orca, The Deep, The Island, Beast, and Jaws? Time. Who wrote the... That's time, and that's our game. Stockbridge, a nice score there. Well done. We got them on the book questions. Ohio, Laingsburg, Ohio is the Sherwood Anderson book. That's more literary stuff. Peter Benchley is the popular popular author who wrote Jaws. In 1869, what territory and future state enacted a law giving women the right to vote? The equality state of Wyoming. We didn't get that far. Louisville, it's a tricky thing. Preston knows now. It's a sort of a trick one when you get to Kentucky. Frankfort is the capital. Louisville, of course, by far the largest city. Laingsburg, this happens sometimes, and I'm awfully sorry it had to happen to you because you got a team that was just so quick on the buzzer, they really didn't give you a chance to get any traction at all. I know you're sharp, I know you're bright, I know you do these sorts of things all year round, and you're going to have some wins ahead of you. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out today. I'm sorry, but we hope you had fun with us, and we'll have a somewhat pleasant memory of this experience. But it was just it was all Stockbridge this time around. Panthers, congratulations to you, 430, a good score. Not our highest in the white division, but still a very, very good score. You'll have a very high seed for us when we come back in the second round, so congratulations to you for that. A few more games left before we determine all 32 teams in our second round. The Bulldogs of Brighton, the Bulldogs of Mason. Bulldogs, next time here on QuizBusters in Green Division action. Thank you for watching, and for all of us on QuizBusters, I'm Matt Ottinger. Enjoy.
Production of QuizBusters is made possible in part by Consumers Energy, building Michigan's future by supporting excellence in education. Consumers Energy, count on us. And by viewers like you. Book Scholarship Awards for QuizBusters are provided by SBS, the student bookstore, located at 421 East Grand River Avenue in East Lansing. For more information about QuizBusters or any of WKAR's locally produced series or specials, visit our website at WKAR.org.